I really don't believe that anybody had to die alone. They just needed some of these UVC lamps for disinfection. They have this, and they claim that it works in the Vancouver General Hospital. They beat people in that hospital too. They don't like what you say. They sick a whole bunch of. A guy went there and he told someone off. He came out of the hospital. He first of all he had to go to jail and he got broken ribs. And he's a contractor. He's a builder. So honestly, they started out with the natives, first of all, beating the natives in the hospitals in the Vancouver area. And now they just moved to everybody. Just to fucking anybody. We don't like what you say, we're going to beat you. We have the most violent fucking hospital here in British Columbia. And I wouldn't doubt it that if it was violence throughout Canada. The Hospital of Satanic Paul's, they like to call themselves St. Paul's, but there's nothing Satan or nothing saint about them. They beat, I've seen them beat natives years ago. I think it was the first time I seen them beat a native. Yeah, it was quite a few years ago. Then I saw them throw a native out of the hospital with HIV in the cold rain. He lied on the ground. He was so emotionally upset, he was crying on the fucking ground. They were telling me he was dangerous. I was inside the hospital with a broken arm because I had slipped on some black ice and my hand was in my pocket. So when I fell, I broke my arm. I wouldn't even get my arm fixed at Satanic Paul's Hospital unless they brought that guy in. You know what was bad? They wouldn't let me out of the hospital, go talk to the native guy. I went and talked to the native guy that they told me was dangerous on the fucking ground, and I found out his story. And I refused to go back in the hospital. I was going to go to another hospital, you know, with my broken arm because I refused to have it fixed, you know, in a hospital that was racist. A fucking racist hospital. And they let him back in. I mean, it was so sad to see a grown man crying in pain on the fucking streets. On the street by the hospital. All wet and the rain is pouring on him. And here, we have lamps that we could have, you know. People didn't have to die alone. Senior citizens were locked in their room. Well, we're saving senior citizens' lives. Okay, we got some fucking police action here, so I'm going to try something else. I got to see what they're doing. The police are actually using their voice thing and talking to someone. So. But anyway, here is your germicidal lamps. I'd like you to check it out. Because honestly, I don't think we had to have people freaking die alone.